One of the basic principles of tort law is that each person's body is inviolable. Nobody has the right to interfere with our bodies without our permission, and the tort of battery or trespass to the person will occur if they do. In this case, Mrs. Malette, a Jehovah's Witness, was in a terrible car crash which killed her husband and left her with life-threatening injuries. She was rushed to hospital and the doctor determined that a blood transfusion was required. However, a nurse discovered that Mrs. Malette was carrying a card which, translated into English, read, "No blood transfusion. As one of Jehovah's Witnesses with firm religious convictions, I request that no blood or blood products be administered to me under any circumstances." The doctor decided that if he complied with that card, Mrs. Malette would die. He took personal ethical responsibility for the situation and administered a blood transfusion. The court found that his decision to administer blood in the circumstances confronting him was an honest exercise of his professional judgment, which may well have been responsible for saving her life. The question, however, was whether administering the blood transfusion was a battery, an unwanted interference with her body in a way which she believed was contrary to the instructions of her God. The court found that it was a battery, even though there was no hint of malice whatsoever. The court said the right of a person to control his or her own body is a concept that has long been recognised at common law. The tort of battery has traditionally protected the interest in bodily security from unwanted physical interference. Basically, any intentional non-consensual touching which is harmful or offensive to a person's reasonable sense of dignity is actionable. No special exceptions are made for medical care other than in emergency situations, and the general rules governing actions for battery are applicable to the doctor-patient relationship. Patients have the decisive role in the medical decision-making process. Their right of self-determination is recognised and protected by the law. As a result, even in an emergency, the doctor was not entitled to ignore the patient's expressed wishes, not even to save her life. This case not only establishes the requirement for consent to medical procedures, it also confirms that the protection of each person's body is very strong indeed.